Welcome back to my channel, Celebes. Please share and subscribe and press the bell icon for new updates. Why Shirley MacLaine still won't watch this one episode? She filmed it in 1970. Shirley MacLaine was born Shirley MacLaine Bay on April 24th, 1934 in Richmond, Virginia. From when she was little, she showed she was independent and wanted to do things her own way. She grew up in a family that loved art. Her mom, Kathleen Karen, was a drama teacher who helped kids explore acting, while her dad, Era Owens Bay, worked as a teacher and helped kids learn to think. This home made young Shirley love stories, acting and showing who she was. These things would be important her whole life. As a kid, Shirley loved dancing first. She worked really hard learning ballet and was very good at it, but she was naturally tall, so she moved to other kinds of stage act. By high school, she was already doing lots of theater shows, learning how to be disciplined and confident on stage. This would help her throughout her whole career. After moving to New York City as a teenager, Shirley's brave personality helped her when she got hired as a chorus dancer on Broadway. Something amazing happened that has become a famous Broadway story. She got her big break in 1954 when someone called her to fill in for the main actress in the musical The Pajama Game. Her performance caught the attention of Hollywood producer Hal B. Wallace, who quickly signed her to work for Paramount Pictures. Shirley's Hollywood career started really fast. She made her first movie in Alfred Hitchcock's dark comedy, The Trouble with Harry, in 1955. Her natural charm, quick jokes, and special beauty made her different from other actresses of that time. During the late 1950s and 1960s, she became one of the best actresses in movies, giving great performances in films like Some Came Running in 1958, The Apartment in 1960, and Irma Latus in 1963. Working with famous directors like Billy Wilder and Vincent Minnelli. She showed she could be both serious and funny really well. Her career wasn't just about one type of movie or TV show. Besides her movie work, Shirley did TV shows, live performances, and later wrote best-selling books about her life. Over time, people knew her not just for acting, but also for talking openly about things that many famous people wouldn't talk about, like spirituality, coming back to life after death, and supernatural things. Her books, like Out on a Limb in 1983, got people talking and made readers think about life in new ways. While some critics said her spiritual ideas were silly, Shirley didn't care what they thought. She stayed true to herself, which is why fans loved her so much. Shirley's work in movies was recognized with multiple Academy Award nominations, and in 1983, she won the Oscar for Best Actress for playing the difficult, sharp-tongued mother, Aurora Greenway, in terms of endearment. This role, thought to be one of her best, showed how she could reveal both the strong and weak parts of a character. This earned her a place among the greatest actresses of her time. Over the years, she also won many Golden Globes, an Emmy, and the FI Life Achievement Award. This made her a true icon of acting. In 1983, Shirley MacLaine wrote the groundbreaking book Out on a Limb, which not only told about her life experiences, but also went deep into her personal journey through spirituality, mysticism, and exploring supernatural things. In this book, MacLaine honestly shared her beliefs in coming back to life after death, karma, and the existence of a higher consciousness. These topics were thought to be controversial at the time for a Hollywood star like her. The book connected with readers around the world, giving them a personal look at her search for inner truth and her struggles with fame, relationships, and personal growth. It was so popular and had such a big cultural impact that 5 years later, in 1988, it was made into a TV movie with the same title, bringing her spiritual story to more people. The movie, starring MacLaine herself, captured the main parts of her life story and her journey toward finding herself. This made her reputation even stronger as a fearless and thoughtful artist who wasn't afraid to explore unusual themes. The next 10 years marked a great return to the big screen for MacLaine, showing her talent and ability to play different kinds of characters. In 1990, she gave fiery, memorable performances in Postcards from the Edge and Waiting for the Light, two films that showed both her serious and funny acting skills. Postcards from the Edge, based on Carrie Fisher's semi-true story novel, letting Lan play the complex character of a mother dealing with her daughter's difficult life while waiting for the light showed her ability to balance warmth, humor, and deep emotions in a more family-friendly story. These performances made her one of Hollywood's most exciting and captivating actresses again, able to draw audiences in with both seriousness and charm. The success continued throughout the 1990s as MacLaine appeared in many successful movies that critics and audiences loved. In Used People in 1992, she played a strong, opinionated mother dealing with family problems and the complications of love, earning praise for her detailed and heartfelt performance. In Guarding Tess in 1994, she brought her trademark wit and commanding presence to the role of a former First Lady, having a delightful battle of jokes with her co-star Nicolas Cage. Later in Mrs. Winterbourne in 1996, MacLaine again showed her ability to play sophisticated, charismatic characters, smoothly blending elegance with comedic timing. These films together strengthened her lasting appeal and solidified her legacy as a versatile performer who could handle both drama and comedy equally well. In 2000, Shirley MacLaine expanded what she could do artistically by directing her first movie with Bruno, a project that showed her ambition to explore storytelling from behind the camera. The film, a drama mixed with social commentary, let her channel her creative vision into shaping the story, performances, and overall production, proving that her talents went way beyond just acting. Throughout the 2000s, MacLaine continued to get recognition for her work on screen, earning nominations for her roles in Hell on Heels, The Battle of Maykay in 2002, a TV movie about the rise of the cosmetics industry, in Shoes in 2005, where her performance added emotional depth and wisdom to the story of sisterhood and self-discovery, and Coco Chanel in 2008, where she brought her characteristic elegance and seriousness to playing iconic figures, further cementing her status as an accomplished and respected veteran of film and television. In 2011, MacLaine returned to writing books with the publication of I'm All Over That and Other Confessions, a best-selling memoir that gave readers an honest and funny look into her life. In this open book, she shared thoughts about love, marriage, relationships, personal victories, failures, and her views on home life, all delivered with her signature wit and charm. The book became important for fans and aspiring writers alike, highlighting her ability to connect with audiences not just through acting, but also through her elegant storytelling and sharp observations about life's complications. Since 2012, Shirley MacLaine has brought her lasting talent to TV, playing the role of Martha Levinson on the hit television series Downton Abbey. In this returning role, she captivated audiences with her ability to play a mother figure of intelligence, sophistication, and emotional depth, smoothly fitting into the richly woven story of the show's aristocratic world. Her performance added a new layer of seriousness to the series, showing that even decades into her famous career, MacLaine continues to grow as an artist, taking on new challenges and leaving a lasting impact on both modern and classic audiences alike. In her later years, Shirley has continued to act, appearing in films like Steel Magnolias in 1989, Bernie in 2011, and The Last Word in 2017, as well as TV hits such as Downton Abbey. Even in her 80s, her wit remains razor-sharp, her energy undimmed, and her curiosity about life as vibrant as ever. She is a living reminder that artistry and energy don't have to fade with age, but can grow into deeper forms of expression. Shirley MacLaine's personal life, especially her marriage and romantic relationships, has long fascinated the public almost as much as her successful career in film and stage. She was married to businessman Steve Parker in 1954, at a time when MacLaine's career was just beginning to gain significant success in Hollywood. Their marriage lasted for nearly 30 years, finally ending in divorce in 1982, marking the close of a long and complex chapter in her life. Together, MacLaine and Parker had one child, a daughter named Sachi Parker, born in 1956. Sachi would grow up under the intense spotlight that surrounded her mother, giving her a unique perspective on both the glamour and the pressures of life connected to a Hollywood legend. MacLaine's approach to marriage and relationships, however, was unconventional, even by the standards of Hollywood's often scandalous social circles. In April 2011, while promoting her memoir, I'm Over All That, she revealed in an honest interview with Oprah Winfrey that her marriage to Steve Parker had been open. This admission highlighted MacLaine's belief in personal freedom and her willingness to go against what society expected. It reflected her philosophy that emotional and romantic connections could take many forms, and that commitment didn't always have to follow traditional structures. MacLaine also confessed to Winfrey that she often fell in love with the leading men she worked alongside on film projects, showing how her professional and personal lives were sometimes mixed together. Interestingly, she noted two important exceptions to this pattern. Jack Lemmon, with whom she starred in The Apartment, and Irma Luce and Jack Nicholson, her co-star in terms of endearment. These exceptions suggest that MacLaine was able to maintain professional respect and personal boundaries with some of Hollywood's most prominent actors, even amid the often intense chemistry that can develop on set. Beyond her work-related romances, MacLaine's love life included several high-profile and historically interesting relationships. During the 1960s, she developed a long-running affair with Lord Mountbatten, a British royal and notable public figure. This relationship added an element of international intrigue to her personal story and showed Mon's magnetic charm, which crossed both professional and national boundaries. Additionally, she had a romantic relationship with Andrew Peacock, an Australian politician and two-time leader of the Liberal Party, further showing her interest in influential figures outside of the entertainment industry. These relationships reflect how wide MacLaine's social and emotional life was, revealing a woman who was deeply engaged with powerful, intelligent, and often complex partners. Shirley MacLaine, the iconic and ever-mysterious actress whose career spans decades and genres, is a peculiar and fascinating quirk that continues to intrigue both fans and film historians alike. Despite her legendary professionalism and willingness to immerse herself in an amazing variety of roles, she has openly admitted that there is one episode, or more precisely, one film from her past that she refuses to watch under any circumstances. That project is the 1970 film Two Mules for Sister Sarah, a Western comedy that paired MacLaine with none other than Clint Eastwood, one of Hollywood's most lasting and celebrated leading men. While the film itself was successful and remains a memorable entry in the Western genre, MacLaine's refusal to revisit it speaks volumes about her personal and artistic boundaries. The specific episode in question, Two Mules for Sister Sarah, was not only notable for its plot, a mix of comedy, action, and the unusual pairing of a nun and a mercenary in the Mexican Revolution, but also for the behind-the-scenes dynamics that MacLaine herself has hinted at. Working alongside Clint Eastwood, who at the time was solidifying his tough, stoic persona in Western cinema, proved to be a challenging experience for MacLaine. She has been honest in interviews about her strong personality and her insistence on maintaining creative control. Over her performances, traits that sometimes clashed with Eastwood's famously no-nonsense minimalist approach to acting. Their contrasting styles, she suggests, created a tension that lingered long after filming wrapped, making the prospect of watching the film again emotionally uncomfortable for her. MacLaine's admitted hatred, or perhaps more accurately, deep dislike of working with Eastwood on this particular film is layered. It's not simply personal dislike. It reflects her deep commitment to artistic integrity and her intolerance for situations in which her creative vision feels limited or undermined. For someone like MacLaine, an actress whose career has been marked by bold choices, risk-taking, and a refusal to conform to Hollywood's expectations, reliving the experience of feeling creatively stifled is unappealing. By refusing to watch Two Mules for Sister Sarah, MacLaine is exercising her control over her own body of work, deciding which moments of her career she chooses to preserve in memory and which moments she prefers to leave behind unseen. Moreover, this refusal highlights a fascinating aspect of MacLaine's personality, her extraordinary self-awareness and her unapologetic approach to both her art and her life. While many actors revisit past performances, analyzing or celebrating them, MacLaine is a testament to her selective engagement with her own legacy. It shows a woman who knows what she values, what she finds meaningful, and what she finds annoying or incompatible with her sense of self. The story of her dislike for Clint Eastwood in the context of this film adds another layer to the public's fascination with her. It humanizes her, revealing that even icons are not immune to interpersonal difficulties or the frustrations of collaboration in an industry often dominated by ego and contrasting artistic vision. In essence, Shirley MacLaine's refusal to watch Two Mules for Sister Sarah is more than just a simple complaint with a co-star. It is a window into her uncompromising artistic standards, her personal boundaries, and the fierce independence that has defined her extraordinary career. It is a reminder that even decades after the cameras stop rolling, the experiences actors carry with them can leave a lasting imprint, shaping not only how they view their work, but also how they choose to engage with the legacy of their own achievement. For MacLaine, some memories are too vivid, too annoying, or too tangled with past tensions to be relived, even if the rest of the world sees them as timeless cinema.